connect more with the aspect of the listening, then when we make the sounds, we're kind of attuning to our own inner vibration, really.
Mm.
So I'm
Yeah.
just planting that as a thought. So maybe
Yeah.
less thinking about the projection of sound and what's coming out of your mouth, is more a sort of listening to what that is within you and sharing that as the expression of
Listening
yourself.
to yourself, do you mean?
Yes,
Listening?
yes,
Yeah.
that's listening to yourself, really,
Mm.
because we each have our unique sound and vibration. You know,
Yeah.
we're very familiar with the idea that we're vibrational beings, and that each of us has got our own kind of song in a way. So
Mm.
allowing that resonance to kind of start to shine forth, because
Mm.
that's part of the authenticity of each of us. Let's just take a moment to settle into the body more consciously. So wherever possible, just getting comfortable in your seat and adjusting your posture if necessary, so that you've got as clear a channel as you can for the sound to come through you. See if you can bring your awareness into your pelvic floor region and try and anchor yourself there. We want to be solid in our seat. And connecting with the breath more consciously. Breathing slowly and deeply. And in your own way, connecting with whatever divine presence is of your flavor, whether that is Sri Shakti Narayani, or Shakti Durga, or Lord Shiva, or Lord Jesus, whatever it is, intending for that connection to flow through you as well as a vehicle for sound. Just intend to connect our energies with one all together. Inhaling. And start with the first very gentle sound, the connection of the gentle hum. So this is mainly about listening, so you're just connecting with your own resonance. Have the tongue heavy on the floor of the mouth. See if you can allow yourself to start to soften into the sound. Kind of imagine that you have no edges, and that you become the sound. Feel the vibration in the head region as we make this sound very softly, mainly audible just to yourself. Inhaling. Just taking a space between the sounds. Feel that vibration. One more time. Inhaling. last time for this sound. Inhale. The next sound is ha, which is H-A-A-A-A. Put them in. No, that's not it. So you don't want to force this sound. Imagine that we're just taking a bite of something and opening the jaw. So we're going to release the tension in the jaw and still have the tongue heavy on the floor of the mouth. And imagine that the energy is moving from the navel region on the huh, and that it travels up to the nasal region on the okay. So relaxing. Inhale. See if you can go a little bit beyond your comfort zone and open the mouth a little bit wider. Not to strain yourself, so just be aware. But just, we sometimes restrict ourselves. So let's see if we can just move beyond that a little bit with the next try. Inhale. Deep breath and inhale. Sound. So the next sound is na. So you're going to feel for the ridge on the roof of your mouth, on the palate. So put the tongue behind the front teeth and come up the roof of the mouth by about 1 centimeter, and you'll feel a ridge there. And just give me a, yeah, I can see you nodding. Yeah, got that. So when we make this sound, you want it on the na, the tongue touches that spot, and then you release the tongue and it becomes heavy on the floor of the mouth. So it's just a touch, right? And the ah sound, we're going to travel again energetically from here to the navel on that sound, okay? Sounds, yeah. You don't have to think about it too much. I'm just giving you the sort of idea of what's happening. Okay. Inhaling. No. Good, and open. See if you can also allow the jaw to relax as you make the ah sound. Inhaling. yourself to expand between each sound. See if you can feel the vibration within the body. One more time. Inhale. The next sound is Hree. H-R-E-E-E-E. So we want to imagine that the energy is coming out each ear. And we're going to smile from ear to ear on this sound. So it's a very long E sound like that. So it feels kind of weird. Okay. Inhaling. That's it. Again, if you can extend it even further, light up the world with a smile. Inhaling. Yeah. One more. And just, we're halfway through, just take a bit of a check on how you're feeling in the body and how the sound is moving for you. And is there any way that you might get more comfortable or adjust in any way to connect more?
I might just
as relaxed in the body and centered as you can be. And as the process is unfolding, think of it like we're tuning you and your instrument. You know, for each of us, we're opening up the channels that will allow more energy to flow and more resonance of our being to express itself. So adjusting even subtly, you know, are you holding tension in your shoulders? Are you scrunching? Body relax and allow your resonance to express itself. The next sound is Hnu. H-N-U-U-U-U. And the H, again, the energy starts in the navel. The N sound, you want to touch the tongue to that fleshy point behind the front teeth. Feel that spot there? There's a little patch of flesh there, full of nerve endings, and it's an energetic point. So, and then you release it on the N, and again drop the tongue so it's heavy on the floor of the mouth. And if that all wasn't enough, I want you to then focus on your third eye and scrunch your forehead and like imagine you're concentrating the sound in that point there. Okay, so I know there's a lot going on. Alright, here we go. Inhaling. No. Focusing on the third eye, really try and scrunching the forehead, you're kind of activating all of the nerve endings around that energy center, and was told as well that that's why some of the effects of putting, you know, the kumkum and the dots, that when it dries there, it has the effect of actually kind of scrunching that area in our forehead and concentrating energy. So we're kind of doing that in this practice. Inhaling. One more time. Inhale. The next sound is Om. The blend, the O is the blend of the A and the U sound. And we're going to imagine that we're drawing a circle with the sound. So we're going to try and make it even from start to finish. Yeah? And this is a blend of half vowel, half nasal sound, and so it has an effect on our brain chemistry and our nervous system. So it's kind of working on the physical and the mental bodies at the same time. So it's kind of amazing the effect it has. So inhale. Inhale. One more. See if you can expand. Okay, the next sound is un. A-N-N-N-N. The A starts in the navel. The N sound, the N, I'd like you to put your tongue on that ridge on the roof of your mouth and hold it there as we make this, the N sound. And it will push the energy into the back of the head, and you hopefully feel the vibration there as it's clearing the subtle channels. Okay? Inhaling. On. Inhale. On. One more. Inhale. On. So we're going to move into the final sound now, which is hum. H-A-M-M-M. And the H, the H and the A starts in the navel. The tongue is heavy on the floor of the mouth, and you're feeling the vibration through the whole front of the face. And we'll do this sound 3 times as well. And when we complete that, I'm just going to invite you to sit in the silence for probably 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds to a minute, just to allow and feel the vibrations and follow it internally and see where that takes you. Here we go. Inhaling. Hum. Time. Inhale. And bringing your awareness back into our external connection together. Way to finish then with it. We probably should have started with a chant to Ganesh, but we'll finish with the removing of obstacles. So I'm going to keep this one really simple, but I'll share with you that those 2 mouth placements that we were just working with the tongue behind the front teeth. That's a major energy point. It's full of nerve endings, that fleshy spot, and it's activating kind of an energy of bliss. It's in the story that gets told when we teach the alphabet. It's kind of Shiva about to go out into the world, but then, as in creation issuing forth, but then having a moment to pause and reflect. So it's kind of representative of the world, but not quite in the world. So it's a very mysterious kind of can you have a mysterious kind of expression, I guess. So that's a point that you want to hit on the namaha, the N there. So just practice that for yourself for a moment. Namaha. So normally we're not really aware of where our tongue is when we make that sound. Namaha, namaha, and get the tongue to hit that little fleshy spot. Namaha. Okay. Yep. And the other spot is we were finding that ridge on the roof of the mouth, right? You want to come back from the ridge just a little bit, and the mouth starts to go up into a little divot just behind the ridge. Right? It's kind of like a little indent just behind there. So that is a major point for making a number of the Sanskrit sounds. And when we say Ganesh or Ganesha, we're on the N hitting that point on the roof of the mouth with the tip of the tongue. So it's just a touch. You don't have to hold it there. It's like, think of it like activating an energy spot, kind of like this is all the computer and we're just punching a button, hitting that spot, right? Ganesha. You feel that? Ganesha. or Ganapati. Ganapati. So we don't. I can't hear. Actually, just unmute so I can hear you. Maybe one at a time. You okay? Oh yeah. Do you want to give that a try? Ganapati.
Ganapati.
Yeah.
So just Ganapati. Just
Yeah.
touching it.
So the tongue is touching on the gun. It's touching the roof of the mouth. That cave.
The little cave.
Yeah. Ganapati.
Ganapati. Yeah. So yeah.
And you just release it. So it's just a touch. But you're activating an inner center for bliss when touching that. Ganapati.
Ganapati.
Got it, Kim?
Ganapati.
Yeah.
Ganapati.
Just touching Ganapati.
So we don't have to hold it, but I know you're doing that as you're trying to feel.
Yeah, trying.
Ganapati. Yeah.
Ganapati.
Anyway, so those are the 2 points, and probably some of the more challenging ones in terms of making the sounds, because they're so, I guess, unfamiliar to us. You know. So again, re-establishing your connection. I'll just chant for maybe 3 minutes so I don't keep you too long. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So that's it. We're just going to keep it real simple. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So feeling for those 2 points, yeah? And we're just gonna keep going with that, and I want you to see if you can just feel the difference of activating those 2 centers in the chant. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 2 more. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 5 internal. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Nama And just assessing the difference in your inner landscape through the practice. As we give great thanks to all of our teachers and all of the masters of love and light that look after us, guide us and support us, and that have opened us to these amazing, amazing practices.